Welcome to the Pizza Party. My name is Troy. Visit my website at troysweb.com and buy me a pizza. That's really buy me a coffee, buy me a beer buttons that you've seen on the Buy Me a Coffee website. It's the same exact credit card processing company. If you want to help me buy more meat, more cheese, a pizza steel, a cast iron pan, eventually, hopefully, maybe a pizza oven, yeah, I'd be grateful. But I got a bunch of different channels. I am slowly posting content to each of those channels. I strongly recommend that you subscribe to all of those channels so that you get notifications when I post new videos in those content areas. Because YouTube requires that you put your life into a bucket. Yeah, I make pizza in my kitchen, but they don't show my pizza videos to people who are general cook kitchen recipe channels. Um, they divide pizza into a specialty area, blah, 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 blah. Let's move on. Whoa, this is what we're making today, dude. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It was delicious. I can't tell you enough how spectacularly good this was. All right, so I already showed you another meaty, smoky pizza, but it's going to be made with the same pizza crust mix that I used in the last video, which was also a meaty, smoky pizza. Oh, I misspelled smoky. Check it out. Screwed up. All right, so this is done with the great value thin and crispy pizza crust mix shown here. Same picture I showed in my last video, but from here, you can see the label a little more clearly. It says just add water and oil. You can also see the flimsy, garbage 12-inch pizza pan that I did not recommend in the last video. I said don't buy that. And it doesn't have cornmeal on it this time because the oil was enough to release this pizza. And long story short, I smeared that around my hand. And then I tried to, with clean hands, I tried to shape the pizza dough and I just couldn't get it into a circle, dude. I tried the toss and spin and the fist and the back of the hand, and I tried a bunch. And okay, that's as close as I got. So I ended up squishing it onto the pizza pan, and it has a bunch of wrinkles in it. But guess what? That added a lot of character. Stay to the end because there was a picture of the bottom of this pizza crust, and it's beautiful. No bullshit. So let's carry on. I had this pizza crust, and then I had this couple of bags of cheese in the refrigerator that I just wanted to burn up. I needed to get them out of the fridge. I wasn't going to have a ham sandwich to make, Swiss and cheese or ham and Swiss. And I wasn't going to be making, Italian beef to burn up this sliced mozzarella. So here we are. I took the cheese out of the bags and I put it on the pizza crust, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. And then I realized, it wasn't. Oh, I thought I needed to par bake this so that I could get the cheese. So anyway, here we go. I had the crust and I had the bags of cheese. I fitted the cheese onto the crust. And then I realized, I wanted to par bake the crust, so I par baked it. And then I put the cheese back on the par baked crust. And guess what? You're never going to repeat these steps. I'm not giving you a recipe. This isn't, hey, do what I do. Or, yeah, this is, what is it? It's not do as I do, and it's not do as I say. What I say is do it yourself. Fool around, find out, do something, even if it's wrong. You're going to hear that in every freaking video I make because that's my freaking motto. Pizza Guy DIY. Do it yourself. Break out of the mold. Try something. Break it. Fool around and find out. Do something if it's wrong. You're going to learn from the experience. You're going to modify your process in the future. And in my case, I'm just using random stuff that I have on hand. And guess what? You're going to do that too. You're going to find certain things that you find at the store that, I only have 2 stores in my town. Town of 10,000 people. I got a fancy ass Whole Foods wannabe store, and I got a Walmart, and that's it, dude. So anyway, I also have this cheap 12-inch pizza pan and I put it on the pizza screen, 16-inch pizza screen, because it's much sturdier than a little flimsy 12-inch garbage. Do not buy that pan. But anyway, I par-baked the cheese. I melted the cheese. While that was happening and the cheese was melting and it was in the oven par-baking the crust and then the slices of cheese and all that, I cut up some veggies. I sauteed them and they get added in a few more minutes. And in the meantime, I had a jar of, man, okay, if you don't have a garden, you don't understand this, probably. But you get a flush of tomatoes. Every week I was getting a colander full of tomatoes. Then I got another colander full of tomatoes. Or every half a week, every 4 days, I was just getting tomatoes and tomatoes and tomatoes. And they stacked up on the kitchen counter. You got to do something with them. So I grabbed a bunch of ground beef. I added a bunch of Italian seasoning. And then I roasted my tomatoes in the oven. And I added them all into a mason jar. So I have a jar filled with roasted tomatoes and ground beef, Italian seasoned ground beef. Bro, I can't tell you how good this is and how fantastic it is to have this kind of product on hand in your fridge. But some of you are moms and you're way ahead of me on this, right? You already know how to feed a family of 9 or 6 or 4, whatever. But moving on, look at this. Oh, it's not just this cheese. It's this cheese too. And this is block whole milk mozzarella. So I cut it into chunks and I put it on the pizza. And then I threw that. Oh, then I threw those sauteed veggies on top. Then I threw the whole mess into the oven. And everybody was swimming in the pool and having a great time, loving each other. And it came out like this. And then, here it is. Here's that picture I told you about at the beginning of the video. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? It's crazy that that wrinkly, gross, ugly dough turned out to be perfectly fine. It's beautiful. It's delicious. It was delicious anyway. And I cut it into quads at first. I'm like, no, this is too good. I need this to last longer. I want one pizza. I want one slice a day for the whole week. This was so good, dude. Because a lot of this, like the meat and the veggies, no, these veggies didn't start out smoked like the previous one did. But anyway, the crust did and the meat did. And it was fantastic. Anyway, keep coming back. You never know what you're going to find here. Here's a whole bunch of stuff that's coming up eventually, someday maybe, as long as the channel survives. And the only way it's going to survive is if you hit subscribe, like, click that share button and send this to your friends on Facebook. Send this to your friends on Twitter. Send this to somebody in a text message or an email. That's what that share button is. Nobody understands the stupid paper airplane logo there, but it is what it is. And if you leave a positive comment, that's going to be very encouraging to me to make more videos. So hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep coming back.